Hey guys, Trev here from SpineWays. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Just like always, if you are online and you're watching right now, type out, say hi. Always great to know somebody's watching when I'm live here, so it makes it so much easier to know that I'm talking to someone. If you have any questions as we go, just type them in. Always happy to help out in any way, shape or form that I can. Anyway, so today I want to talk to you about how this humble little stick can help determine whether or not your jaw may be contributing to your balance issues or your neck problems. So this week we've spoken so far about balance. We've spoken about how we can isolate balance with eyes open, eyes closed, standing on some foam. We've also spoken about the normal motion levels in the neck at 85 degrees in rotation, 45, 50 and 60. If you haven't seen those strong listeners, go back and watch those videos from earlier this week. It will help explain a little bit more about what we're going to do today. Alright, so one of the big things about the jaw is that we hear about how important the jaw is, and for many people and many different practitioners over the years, they've called it the God joint because it really does influence everything in the neurology. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal the impact it has. It's hardwired directly into your brainstem, and there's a huge amount of input that goes from your jaw into the entire brain. There's been studies that have been shown that frontal lobe has been affected by it, cerebellar functions being affected by it, brainstem affected by it. All the key areas of the brain are directly affected by your jaw. So this is a really key thing we want to check. So how can we check to see if the jaw is influencing other areas such as your balance or your neck function? Okay, so over all the years that I've had in postgraduate teaching with TMJ dysfunction, all the seminars I've been through, all the patients thousands of patients that I've worked with over the years, the jaw, without any question of a doubt, is the least understood joint in the human body by most practitioners and by most people. So you cannot just basically touch a joint, feel it, open, close, say there's no clicking, there's no problem. That's definitely not the case when it comes to this joint. So one of the things that is key to the jaw itself is what we call your central resting position. So your central resting position is where does your jaw sit when you're not actually using it. So if you're not talking, you're not eating, you're just walking through your day, if you pay attention, you'll find your teeth don't ever touch. They only touch when you're swallowing or when you're chewing. So where does it actually sit? So if we can put your jaw into its central resting position, into its natural central resting position, then we can basically try and alleviate some of the stress that's been put on the brain if your jaw is out of alignment. Okay, and I'm being very simple with the terms that I'm using here. So what I get you to do is do the test that we discussed earlier this week. So number one, do a balance test. So stand with your feet together, eyes open, see what your balance is like. Now close your eyes, see what your balance is like. Stand on the foam, see what your balance is like again. And once you've got all those three things, stop. Then go head rotation to the right, to the left, lateral flexion to the right, to the left, flexion forward, extension backwards, and just get a general idea of motion. It's great if you've got someone to help you with all this, by the way, but just get a general idea of motion. Then what I'm going to get you to do is get an icy pole stick. If you don't have an icy pole stick, get a piece of A4 paper and fold it up 4 times so that it comes out to be about 1 to 2 mil in thickness. And then what we're going to do is put this between your teeth, like that. Lightly bite down on it so that your teeth are kind of coming a little bit of pressure together. And then redo all of those tests again. So balance, eyes open, close, foam, range of motion for our neck. All that motion. And what you want to see is, does any of it improve? Does your balance get better? Does your neck motion get better? Does it feel less stiff? Does anything move or anything change in any way, shape or form? If the answer is yes, that one of these things changes, then potentially there is something going on with your jaw that's affecting your neurology. And this is a really, really simple test you can do. You can do it at home. I've taught it to practitioners all over the place as well. It's a very, very simple test that you can do that will allow you to determine if there is involvement with your jaw. Anyway, if you find there's any shift at all in any way, shape or form, post it up. Let me know. Let me know exactly which thing changed. Was it the motion that changed? Was it your balance that changed? Was it balance? Which one was it? Was it step 1, step 2, step 3? And let me know what's changed. And I'll get you some advice as to where you should go or what you should do from that point on to make sure that this thing keeps you nice and healthy in the years to come. Anyway guys, if you have any questions, post them up. Post up which one was affected with the separating and let me know and I'll get you some information as soon as I can. Catch you in the next vid. Bye for now. See you guys.